You're live, doctor.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Raju Gujarathi, Pediatrician from Northwest Mumbai, Borivali West. I have my own setup, Sun Super Hospital, Borivali West, and I have been into this field for last 17 years. I will share my rich experience with you today. And it's a very crazy hot summer season. There are a lot of issues, practical issues. So I'll be helping them. And today I am live to solve all your queries regarding this hot season. Please ask me. Please go ahead. Yes. Okay, so the first question coming from the audience: how can we take care of the kids in this hot summer season? Very simple. Basically, you ensure a lot of hydration. Hydration means you give a lot of water to drink, depending on the age of the baby. Of course, if the child is say less than 2 years, then you have to judge accordingly. You also have to ensure their urine output. You also have to ensure their diet intake and their overall physical activity. Now, how do we take care of the kids? Number one, intake, output, your physical lifestyle, and the place where you are. If it is a hot season with a lot of humidity, you can't allow the child to play in the summer outdoor all the time. You have to have a balance between everything. What food should I give to my child during the summer? It's a very common question. Now, basically, what happens? All parents are worried that it's a summer season, child's appetite is already 20% down. So it is 100% natural for a child to have reduced appetite. Even as adults, sometimes we face this problem. So ensure proper nutrition, hydration, ensure water intake. If the child is less than 6 months, I repeat, even if the child is less than 6 months, you can give water 1 or 2 tablespoons every 2 hours. Then ensure that child eats 20% of fruits in the whole diet. मतलब उसको दिन में 2 या 3 बार fruits देना है जिसमें पानी हो. Example, watery fruits like citrus fruits, orange, sweet lime, watermelon, banana also will do. Pomegranate juice, homemade, also can be given. And of course, seasonal fruits like mango are always welcome. The idea and advantage of giving fruits: number one, it has good water content. It has good balance of vitamins and minerals for summer season. Most important, in summers, nobody likes to eat dal, chawal, sabji, roti because of the hot weather, change of taste. Everybody wants something fancy in their food, in their oral, for their oral buds. So fruits are a very good balance between food and water. So it provides calories, energy, and nutrition. Most important, kids love fruits like anything. Next question, please. Ways to know your baby is feeding enough breast milk? Very, very good question. I am sure this question has been popped up by a breastfeeding mother. Well, the answer is very simple. Number one, any mother or any woman who is breastfeeding their child, most important, remember, you have to take adequate water intake yourself. आपको ज्यादा से ज्यादा पानी पीना है. Number 1. Point number 2. Suppose you are taking all mothers complain, oh, I am drinking 2.5 liters of water per day, doctor. Still my milk output is less, my breastfeeding is less. How do I know whether it is sufficient? Well, remember, in summer season, 2.5 is nothing. You have to cross 3, at least 3 liters of water per day, depending on your weight and height, of course. But ensure your water intake. Number 1. 40 to 60% of babies suffer from dehydration who are on breastfeeding. Do you know why? Because in spite of the breastfeeding, they are dehydrated. The reason is breast milk contains more sodium. So hypernatremic dehydration is very common. So ensure that mother is taking lots and lots of water. Number 1. Number 2, the baby who is being breastfed has to be given oral sips of water every 2 to 3 hours. So that will ensure good hydration. Number 1. Number 2, if the baby is passing 5 to 8 times urine in 12 hours, it is more than sufficient. That means you don't have to worry whether your breastfeeding is less or more, is sufficient or sufficient. अगर बच्चा 5 से 6 बार यूरिन पास कर रहा है, मतलब आपका breastfeeding sufficient है. Right? Next question. Well, somebody has put a question. Should the child be allowed to play outside in the hot summer season? It is a matter of common sense. Please don't allow the child to play in the hot season, hot summer, blazing hot season before 4 to 5 p.m. Let sun become slightly dimmer. Let sun set. Let it become 5:30. After that, you send the child to play outside. That is safe. You don't want heat stroke. You don't want dehydration. And most importantly, sometimes even kids having migraine in their families, it can trigger a migraine attack. So please don't do that. Next question. Avoid applying moisturizer. Should we avoid applying moisturizer? Well, moisturizers are generally skin protective in the winter season because it gives an extra layer to the skin. In summer season, moisturizers can sometimes cause skin burns. Avoid moisturizers. Instead of moisturizer, you can apply sunscreen lotion with a SPF, sun protective factor SPF of more than 15. Every moisturizer has a label SPF. मतलब moisturizer, sorry, every sunscreen has a label SPF. मतलब on the sunscreen lotion there is a value factor known as SPF, sun protection factor 15 के ऊपर होना चाहिए. Take away messages to the moms. Number 1, ensure that your child is drinking enough water. If you are breastfeeding, ensure your water intake. Number 3, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा fruits खिलाओ. Ensure more and more fruits which are specially watery and seasonal, so that child does not remain underhydrated, dehydrated, or understarved. And most importantly, avoid physical sports in the hot season. Even sometimes I've seen 1 or 2 schools having sports activity in the March or April month. Very wrong. Please don't do that. I even request all the schools that please take your physical sports in the month of November, December, not in the March or April season. And ensure, take home message, last but not the least, more and more fruits to be given. That's all from my end. Anything else, please, the house is open for questions.